This is Autoline Daily, the show dedicated to enthusiasts of the global automotive industry.
The world is changing at an ever-increasing pace. No matter what the mode of transportation, there is always the need for an efficient propulsion system. And that's exactly what BorgWarner has been doing since the earliest days of the automotive industry.
Where is the car key? I don't understand. Which hole has the car key in it?
Come on, I don't want to be late to this.
You're killing me, man.
The all-new Elantra with Hyundai Digital Key.
We kick off today's show in Germany, where hibernating snakes are slowing construction of Tesla's Berlin Gigafactory. A German court is forcing the EV maker to suspend clearing a forest at the site because environmentalists say cutting down more trees could harm hibernating snakes. The activists are also concerned that the construction is putting a type of lizard in danger as well. Tesla is aiming to have the plant up and running by the beginning of July of next year, but we'll have to wait and see if this issue leads to any delays. QuantumScape, which is backed by Volkswagen and Bill Gates, claims it solved all the problems facing solid-state batteries for electric cars. QuantumScape says its batteries will increase the range of EVs by 80% compared to today's lithium batteries. They can be recharged to 80% in 15 minutes. They will last for hundreds of thousands of miles and can operate at 30 below Celsius. It all sounds fantastic, but here's a dose of reality. The tests were only conducted on a single row of cells, and they were done in a lab. We still don't know if they can be mass-produced, and we need to see how they actually perform out on the road. Even so, the stock market reacted well to the news. QuantumScape stock was up more than 3% yesterday. But QuantumScape is not the only company improving batteries. GM says that by removing materials like cobalt, nickel, and lithium, which can cause manufacturing cost constraints, it will be able to significantly improve energy density and cost. Specifically, GM says its packs will have double the energy density of today's packs and will cost 60% less, and it expects this to happen by the middle of the decade. GM says it doesn't want to have to buy carbon credits anymore and is pushing to build 1 million EVs a year by 2025. Sustainability efforts, like reducing water use and adding wind and solar fields, will also help reach that goal. It says these practices are already saving it $100 million a year in operating costs.
We want to know what drives your testing. OTA, connected car, diagnostics, remote testing. Intrepid Control Systems is here to help you work from anywhere. Intrepid Control Systems, driven by your data.
As people continue to flock to the great outdoors during the pandemic, Ford is yet again expanding its range of off-road trucks. Like the Super Duty and Ranger, the F-150 will soon be available as a Tremor model. It comes in Super Crew configuration with a 5.5-foot box, 3.5-liter EcoBoost V6, 10-speed automatic trans, and standard 4-wheel drive. The springs, both front and rear, have been retuned. The front hubs and upper control arms have been revised. There's monotube shocks at the front, twin tube at the rear, 33-inch tires, and locking front and rear differentials. Optional limited slip differentials or a torque on-demand transfer case will be available in higher trims. You'll also notice a few unique styling elements like the grille design, Tremor badging, and orange accents both inside and out. The new F-150 Tremor will start hitting dealer lots next summer. Toyota expects its fuel cell business to significantly expand in the coming years, so much so that it established the new Fuel Cell Business Group in Europe to support and stimulate hydrogen growth in the region. That will include making its fuel cell technology available to commercial partners, which is one of the reasons it, quote, dramatically increased our production capacity. Toyota says in the near term, we expect our global sales of fuel cell systems to increase by a factor of 10. One such growth opportunity is a new test program Toyota is operating in Japan with truck partner Hino and a few other local retailers. Next year, the stores will test out light-duty fuel cell vehicles to transfer goods between multiple distribution centers and stores. If the trials go well, they'll look for ways to improve and will continue into 2022 and beyond. After a couple months of teases, Genesis officially unveiled its midsize GV70 crossover. 3 engines are available: a 2.5-liter gasoline turbo that averages 25 mpg, a 3.5-liter gasoline turbo that gets 20 mpg, and a 2.2-liter diesel that gets 32 mpg. The GV70 is available in 2 and all-wheel drive. A sport package is also available for customers that want a sportier look both inside and out. Some of its technology highlights include launch control for improved acceleration, a fingerprint identification system that's integrated with the in-car payment service, a rear occupant alert that uses radar sensors, and it's available with a number of advanced driver assistance systems. The specifications and features are based on Korean versions, so some of them will vary by market.
Autoline Daily is brought to you by Bridgestone Tires, solutions for your journey. Intrepid Control Systems, over-the-air engineering. Boost your game. Borg Warner, propulsion solutions that support a clean, energy-efficient world. And by Hyundai.
As you know, there's a shortage of new and used car inventory in the market. So how can an automaker instantly give customers more choices when looking for a new vehicle online? Well, Honda came up with a way. It's adding non-certified used vehicles to its HondaCertified.com website. Honda claims it's the first mass-market brand to offer non-certified used vehicles through its own website. Toyota has sure been dragging its heels when it comes to battery electric vehicles. It thinks that hybrids and fuel cells are a better solution. But any automaker that doesn't have EVs in its lineup in Europe and China is going to instantly lose sales. So Toyota is bowing to market realities and is going to come out with an electric SUV for both the Toyota and Lexus brands. They're based on the e-TNGA platform, which is a modular design that will provide various model variants. Toyota says the first EV to come off this platform is production ready, and it will release more details in a few months. But even though Toyota is finally working on EVs, its heart is still with hybrids. Bob Carter, the Executive Vice President of Sales for Toyota Motor North America, says they could sell more hybrids if they could just get them. So far this year in the U.S., over 17% of Toyota and Lexus's sales are hybrids and plug-in hybrids. Carter says that could go to 20 or 25% as production frees up. And he also brags that if you look at all the green cars sold in the U.S. market, including hybrids, PHEVs, EVs, and fuel cells, Toyota has 44% market share. You know, it seems like every time you turn around, someone else is coming out with another hypercar. The market for these cars is oversaturated. So have hypercars jumped the shark? That will be one of the topics on Autoline After Hours this Thursday when Bill Warner, the founder of the Amelia Island Concours, will join us. And what about what's going on in motor racing? Honda is dropping out of Formula One. Volkswagen is closing down all of its racing operations. BMW and Audi just quit Formula E. So what's the future of motorsports? We'll be getting into that with Ray Evernham, a crew chief and team owner who was inducted into the NASCAR Hall of Fame. He's joining us too. So be sure to join John and Gary, and if you've got questions for Bill and Ray, be sure to send them our way. And that's a wrap, folks. Thanks for watching, and we'll be right back here again tomorrow.